All right, I know that works, obviously. Let me make sure this works real quick. Alrighty. Let me turn that down a little bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, are we coming through the same... Why are we going through the same thing, though? What if I... Okay. What if I go through this one? All right. I guess I'm going to stay with that one, too. Alrighty. Here we are. That actually started sooner than I thought it was going to be. Actually, I don't think I'm... Maybe I am. I think you can hear me, actually. All right. Well, let's get into it. I'm going to transition to this here. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yeah. Hey, getting the hang of this kind of live streaming. The only thing I really need is a mic stand. Oh, Jesus, I need a mic stand. I didn't think that was going to be so important as a instrumentalist, honestly. But yeah, now I'm just kind of looking weird holding the mic. But yeah, I thought it'd be kind of nostalgic and kind of fun. Once upon a time, I did put together a little thing called AZ Local Show. I know it was a lot of work. I did put a lot of work into it, honestly. I was very proud of myself. Really behind it was just kind of, I had worked at Band Oasis. You'll see in this little intro, I'm kind of doing some maintenance work, basically. But it was a great experience because I closed a couple of nights a week and I got to talk to it with a bunch of bands. And I realized, you know what, this is a great way to not only promote the bands, but promote the place. I had like a whole format in my head. I'd interview the bands. I'd also go to shows and then, interview people and had little questions. And then I'd throw that question at the band. It was a whole thing. It was a whole process. There was a lot of work built into it. But at the end of it, I'd show the band playing in the spot. And that was promotion for Band Oasis. That was really what the goal behind of everything was. So, yeah, I'm going to kind of get into this. We're going to have some fun laughing at me, honestly. I really did get super into this at this point in time in my life, but this intro is pretty funny. Let's check it out. Damn, that shot's stupid. This is pretty cringy to watch now that it's 5 years later. But yeah, I was really into this job. It was an excuse to do stupid things like this. Right? That was genuine. Let me hold on. Let me watch that one more time. That was actually genuine. I was going around this place doing all this fun stuff. And yeah, I totally broke their thing. That sucked. There was like their can thing. I'm sorry, Jim. That really sucked. I do remember this, actually. I totally forgot about it. But look at my reaction right here. Yeah, I totally broke that. Yeah, that sucks. Well, hey, Jim, I broke that, bro. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, this intro. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is Skeleton Army. The song playing right now. Yeah. Oh, hey, I forgot about that random pony in the neighborhood. That was cool. But yeah, look at this, man. I put a lot of work into this. Kind of looking back on this now. There was like a whole, cold intro. And then I have my little actual intro of the show, which is pretty random, I must say. Let me kind of start this over one more time. That's a good intro, man. Really quick tidbit. I was doing all of this with a freaking iPhone 10. All this editing, everything that you're seeing on that show, holy crap, man. I was doing so much. Even the video quality was decent. I had some attachments and stuff like this at that point, but yeah, man, it's crazy to watch all that. I was doing this all on my phone. That's crazy. Cool. You can stop that video now. Hey, this is the AZ Local Show, and I'm here with Skeleton Army.
Hey.
That music you just heard, that's them. They provided the music for the show, so I'm really thankful for you guys for doing that. You guys came in a couple weeks when I was thinking of the show, so I was really stoked to be doing this. Oh, and I almost forgot. I should be wearing this mic. I'm so professional. There. I was just about to say, man, the audio quality is so bad, but then, okay, I remember how I totally messed up and didn't put the lanyard mic on. And if you're wondering, my setup at this point, I had a fucking dual lanyard. So basically, I had one that sat up above as like a room mic for the band, kind of pointed towards them off mic. You can barely see it. It's really off to the left there somewhere. And then one I would wear. And then I try to level things out later, but... Man, this is real DIY stuff you're looking at right now. Now they can hear me clearly instead of far away. But yeah, Skeleton Army, you guys are great. You guys came at a perfect time. I was kind of thinking of the show, and you guys are coming, and that's what I wanted, something really raw and just out there. I go to shows all the time, and I loved you guys' sound. So what I want you to do now is go down the line, introduce your name, and what you do in the band.
What's up? I'm Justin. I'm the drummer. I sort of drum.
I'm Sterling. I play bass.
I'm Daniel. I'm lead vocals. And I'm Rusty. I play guitar and fuck stuff up.
Hell yeah. I just wanted to point out that Skeleton Army is still doing shows as far as I saw. I know Starbuck, Daniel's doing at least one or two bands. I see them posting some stuff. So, yeah, again, this was only 5 years ago. So it's really cool just to kind of see where musicians are. Kind of check in every now and then. Cool.
Hey, wait, no, I fuck stuff up too.
Yeah, he also plays guitar. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, I have proof of it at the end of this video. You'll see. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Oh, that audio. I mean, not that this is like any crazy or better. I'm still learning this part. I guess I do that a lot. I learn stuff and just do it, kind of do as I learn as I go. But yeah, the audio is killing me, man. This sounds so bad. Can I even adjust like the quality? It's at 720. Oh, and 720 was the max? Jesus. Let's get through this, people. Oh my God. 720p. This was 5 years ago. And again, I shot this with an iPhone X. But geez. What is your favorite part about music? Like playing, writing, recording? I have your CD, so I know you record music.
Justin.
I'd say just getting together every week and being able to jam out.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just creating new songs.
That's cool, man. I heard a new song tonight. It sounded cool. So that was cool you guys told me. Is that like recent, or when did that finish up?
Pretty recent.
That's
really?
Very recent.
Yeah.
We haven't even played it.
That's always cool, man. That's always a cool feeling when you have it. Oh, I feel... Oh, man, I was learning this stuff, so I feel like I talk too much. I had to learn later to listen more. I feel like we do that in life a lot of the times, honestly. You just... You ask a question and you're already thinking of the response before listening to the response that they give you. You're already giving your own take on it. So that's something I definitely learned from watching my own self, kind of like an own critique, I guess. But yeah, I talk too much for someone interviewing people. Let's check it out. A new song. Hell yeah, Dean.
I think the best part about music for me is probably the energy that we see at the shows.
Yeah.
It's really what it's all
I can
about.
imagine. Yeah, you guys probably have some really good energy at your shows. How would you describe your sound too? Like I would say kind of like energetic,
core.
street punk.
I think we're like core punk.
Yeah,
we kind of like have a little bit of everything.
I saw Unseen sticker on one of your cases. I grew up on Unseen and Virus. That was my first show, Unseen and Virus. I fucking loved it. Mason jar.
Yeah, I used to talk to Paul all the time.
So nice. Oh yeah, Mason jar, man. That was. Oh shit! I forgot I did it early. Oh yeah. Hey, it's time for my game already. So this is a nice little segment into my show. Oh yeah, my random games. Oh man, this was such a good part. See, I put so much work into this goddamn show. So I would always set an alarm at the very beginning of the experience. I'd start setting up like, hey guys, I'm ready for you guys to come in and do this interview. And yeah, I would set an alarm really quickly for some random number, 15 minutes, whatever it be. And it would go off like you just saw. And that would be the trigger for my random game, which would the goal of the game was not only because it was fun to watch, it was just really ridiculous to have a random game, but also because it kind of put the band's guard down, so I would get to more slightly more personal questions after this. So it was really kind of cool to kind of transition that into the shizzle. Yeah, let's see this random game because I forgot what I gave him.
And I forgot I did it early.
Let's do it.
So we're gonna interrupt our thing here. So this segment in our show is called "Do You Know Your Bandmate?"
Oh no.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna split us up into teams. We have our team 2
Yeah, this game is
and our
good.
team 2.
Alright, let's do it, brother.
Hell yeah.
Fuck shit up.
So what I'm gonna do here is you guys are gonna answer these questions on there, and then eventually you guys are gonna come in and do this. So what I want you to do, because I'll edit this later, is you, boy,
Alright.
and you, sir, you're gonna exit the room while these boys answer these real fast, and then you'll come in and it's gonna be fun. Boom, we're back, and I edit everything together like that, all smooth and everything. So yeah, now we're gonna ask our questions. Do you know your bandmate?
Oh man, it's cringy to watch this shit, later. But I guess I'm like that sometimes. I was trying to make it fun, but Jesus, why did I take on? What's that guy's name from Parks and Recreation? I don't know. I sound like Ralphio, something like that. Why did I take on that guy's character?
All right, our first question here. What is your bandmate's middle name? Write down your answer.
Both wrote it down.
Yeah, write down what your teammate's band. What's your middle
You
name?
don't know his middle name. I'm gonna be very surprised. I've only been in the band for a year, so
All right. What's her band name? Let's see who matches. Sew up your answers. Asshole. Kelly. You go.
Jeez, besides the audio being so terrible, this is a really fun thing, right? I mean, geez, I'm having fun watching it, but but yeah, like the random game, and this is such a random thing.
All right.
man.
That one's close enough. I like that one. All right, next question. All right.
oh my god.
Favorite movie.
What's my
What
favorite
is his
movie? Come on.
favorite movie? Favorite movie of your teammate?
It's a terrible movie, and it's actually.
I mean, yeah, if you can't tell, this game was based on like the dating game, right? You just kind of know your bandmate. But,
It's the most generic punk movie of all time.
Oh, come on, no cheating here.
Oh shit!
All right,
Dang
well,
it.
more answers, everybody.
All right, answers.
I feel,
do we got?
Jesus, I feel like kind of out of like my own
dude,
sort of anxious.
What do we have to
Jeez, that fucking audio! Holy crap! I'm gonna play this volume.
I just want to give
Alright,
extra
next.
points for Kung Fury mentioned over there. That's a great movie.
Yeah, that movie is good.
I saw that in
But yeah, I feel like I uncomfortably laugh during some silent parts, just to kind of keep
Favorite
things moving.
band?
I don't know why my head just kind of awkwardly wanted to fill in the gaps in that way, I guess. But yeah, sometimes I just kind of giggle for no
Gotta
reason.
give your favorite band.
No.
I don't think you even know your favorite band.
Oh, I do.
All right, cool. We got answers.
Can you say it? Is it important?
Do you know your bandmate? Let's see it. Leftover crack, circle jerk, leftover. These guys know each other. Do you know your bandmate?
Jeez, again, that audio. Holy crap. Man, it was so bad. This was, eventually I do, that's what I do. I just
So,
kind
yeah,
of
we
learn
were
and do
talking
it,
about
learn
your
and
favorite
do.
parts
But
about music.
yeah, man, this audio is
Think you guys
god
are
awful
playing,
back
you
then.
guys play
Yeah,
a
even the
lot?
video is
You guys have a show
terrible. I
coming
think I
up
was
right
doing
on
like
the day of the
a
show.
front view back then.
The last,
Jesus Christ.
The one and only time we're playing at Rogue Bar.
Nice.
Closing
Oh
down.
yeah, what am I thinking? They're
April
closing
6th.
soon. Yeah.
April 6th.
Is that that's not the last
It's the
show?
last Lust Punk show.
Okay, cool,
Lust
yeah,
show. So Agents of Lust are playing, and
It'll be insane.
it's gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
crazy.
And
Yeah, he was kind of telling me about it earlier.
There's like
It
10
sounds
acts
pretty
at the
nuts.
show. Yeah.
There's like some
Campbell
like
Enamels playing, so Ape's playing.
yeah, dude. The Rogue is the place to go right now, man. I mean,
Rest in peace, Rogue Bar. Even those bands, it's cool to hear about those bands that he's throwing out there. I mean, this is only 5 years ago, which is kind of nuts to think about. Things be moving fast. It's kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, the Rogue Bar was a sweet spot, and they also had like a sweet projector behind them. I remember playing a couple shows there, at least one show, and they had like some shark video playing. It was really cool. But yeah, the Rogue Bar, man, I miss that place. But yeah, even those bands, I'm not sure if all of them are together right now. So that's cool to hear about.
It's gonna be
unfortunately,
Saturday, April 6th.
their last
And
couple
our
times.
next show after that is April 27th At the grid.
The grid. I talked about the grid on my last episode. The grid is awesome. The grid is really, really cool.
And damn, I don't think the grid is anymore too. Jeez, things. I mean, this is 2019 when we're watching this, so geez, lo and behold, that we knew that in just a year later, shit was gonna hit the fucking fan. But yeah, this is crazy to hear all these venues.
Cool.
It's always wild time there.
So now we're gonna watch a video that we have set up here, and let's check it out. Is it hard dating a musician?
Is it hard dating a musician?
Okay, let me set this up really quick because, man, again, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I put a lot of work into this goddamn show. Before each episode, I would go out for a week, maybe a couple of weeks, go to a couple of shows, few shows, a show, and ask random people questions. My biggest inspiration doing this show was Tom Green, as well as early Conan O'Brien. And it was really cool to see like actually going out into the crowd and talking actual questions. So the question right there was, I would ask each people a bunch of questions, but this was how I would edit together. The question here was, is it hard dating a musician? From each perspective, I just kind of left that open. But it was a really good, serious question, which was perfect for after the game, like I was saying. But is it hard dating a musician? And then it goes through a bunch of people that answered kind of differently.
Yes, my girlfriend would say.
Yes. No, it's never a dull moment.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Honestly, yes. Is it hard dating a person in general? Yeah.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I just got back from traveling, and stuff like that. I travel all the time.
Yeah, you're doing this constantly. I mean, I'm working regular jobs. You're just doing music. So I can imagine that's crazy. You're traveling constantly.
Real quick side note, that is Jack Flavor. If you look up his YouTube, Toxic X Eternity, he is an amazing guitarist. He also does his weapon of choice is doing a bunch of video game covers that he turns into metal rock songs. He has a plethora of videos, so you need to go to his channel, Toxic X Eternity. But it was cool that I got him on this one.
Yeah, my girlfriend's super cool about it. I mean, it definitely is hard. I mean, we have a dog and stuff like that, so it's tough, but, I mean, she's really cool about it. So.
Yes, it definitely is.
I think so too.
Yeah. I'm not dating anybody anymore because it's just too difficult to date someone.
Especially with your line of work.
Yes.
I mean, you're here at this Club Red till
Rob Eugene, really good. I love his music.
12, 1 in the morning all the time.
Sometimes, yeah.
My girlfriend's actually a musician.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's not.
Dondre, I met so many people doing this. I'm such an extroverted person, honestly. I love to kind of mingling with people, and this was a really great way of kind of meeting people at shows and having a reason, really.
From your perspective, being a musician, dating a musician.
It's pretty cool because we actually share ideas back and forth, how to
That's
do
cool. I've
promotion.
never been involved in that situation.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'll show her some of my projects, to hear her input, or what she likes, what she don't like, what I can improve really, and then I'll do the same to you as well.
I think it would. I think it is. I mean, if you'd like to ask my 4 to 5 ex-girlfriends, they'd probably be better to answer.
I used to record, I used to play shows. I'd have a girlfriend at the time, and it's on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever day it is. I'm on the fucking computer.
Turns a lot. You need flexibility with that as well. Sometimes date night ends up becoming a show night.
I've never dated a musician, but it's hard to be around myself, and I'm a musician, so I can only imagine how hard it is to date.
I mean, she's a musician.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I had an early one. Dante, same thing. Is it pretty chill?
My wife was a drummer. She toured as a drummer.
Nice.
So, yeah, she kind of gets what I do and stays out of my way and lets me do what I need to do.
Trying to see it from her perspective.
I hate to interrupt Leonidas right there, but yeah, it's a really tough world out there. Shout out to Pariah. We heard some good points. What I loved about this show was I got really real with people, so it was kind of like catching people off guard. And if you notice, there were some really good answers in there. There's some really good actual answers, starting with Corey there, when he was talking about, sometimes date night becomes a show night. Sometimes as a musician, you are looking for opportunities left and right.
I think it is.
I do think that it is pretty hard dating.
I forgot about that kiss. Let me go back on that.
I think it is.
I do think that it is pretty hard dating musician.
Stephen Poff on that one.
Yeah, we have a lot of split-second commitments that we need to make, and it's just hey, I really want to do this thing, but I have to do these ticket sales.
Yeah, and it seems foolish to other people.
Yeah, and it's just this is our passion that doesn't pay jack shit.
It's labor of love for sure.
It really is.
again, yeah, that was the commonality, and that was what was so great about doing this, because I would randomly ask people at shows their perspective, and then seeing those things line up where people got real, genuine answers for me, where they were like, that commonality of sometimes a show or date night could be a show night. It's crazy.
It depends on the level of honesty and with yourself and the other person. Like if you're not communicating clearly, this is who you are and this is what you can do and this is what you should be doing, then you shouldn't fucking be in a relationship.
Nice. Yeah. So yeah.
Hey, and then Noah just getting super real on that last one. That's probably why I ended that one. Obviously I edited that video. But yeah, that's really cool. That was really introspective and insightful kind of viewpoint right there. You shouldn't be in a relationship if you're not communicating in situations like this.
That brings me to my next question for you guys. Is it hard dating a musician?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm engaged, and I thank my fiance all the time. She's amazing for sticking with me. I'm always committed to something that seems irrational to other
She's still amazing, by the way. Still together. I love my babe.
people. Oh, are you guys in a relationship at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're married?
My wife comes to every single show.
Awesome!
So I stay out of trouble. So
That's awesome. The hell yeah, dude.
Comes to every single show.
That's really cool, dude.
In my car.
My fiance doesn't come.
My
to
girlfriend
shows.
came to one show and got really mad.
Yeah,
She
because
got
she
bored of
hated
him.
what
It
you
wasn't her
played.
music.
No, it's a stripper dancing.
I'm the only one that's.
It's actually a double show. It's a double show.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I mean-
I've kind of started dating.
I hate to
somebody
say it, but
we'll-
you're the bassist, bro. I mean, come on.
dude.
I always threw bass jokes in there. Everybody got to hate on the bassist, right?
Just kidding with me, man. That's
It's
funny.
so bad.
But yeah, I agree, man. I mean, for a lot of people, it's just something that they don't see eye to eye with. It's something you're passionate about, and a lot of the times you don't get anything from it. Money-wise, monetary-wise. But it's just something you love doing, and it's a lot of people don't see what it is and see eye to eye with it, really. But that's cool. You have supportive.
Without it, life would be empty.
Exactly.
Without music.
Exactly.
So,
I feel the same way as a
It
musician.
completes the circle.
Yeah.
That's what my girlfriend understands that it does. I got 2 kids at home. I've been with her 7 years.
Nice, man.
And these guys know that
With
she
kids,
is-
too,
she
that's another
she
story,
is
man.
very understanding.
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
others.
See how real this show got? It's been so fun, and then we got all real. That was my goal with the show all the time.
That's what exactly, because it's a rough life, man. I mean, you could be it'd be a Tuesday night and you're playing an 11 o'clock show. A lot of people don't get that, but that's cool. Okay, so now to lighten things up, you poop. What do you guys got for me?
Oh yeah, this fucking you poop bullshit.
Mike Tyson fights Hitman.
This was another stupid thing. It was a time filler. I wanted to be this to be a show, right? So, you poop. My idea with that was, I would randomly ask them to show me random clips from YouTube, and I would tie that in, since I learned how to do that at the time. And again, I'm doing this all with a phone. All this editing you're seeing, everything you're watching, I did on my fucking phone. It's crazy to think about. But yeah, I would just edit in a YouTube video. Let's check it out.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about.
I forgot about this bullshit. What? This is ridiculous. What was funny at this point in time, I should have edited it in too. Like, we were just watching this in the room together, laughing our asses off. But this is what I would edit into the show, just to kind of give the band personality, what they do. We all look at YouTube videos, but yeah, so stupid. I mean, nowadays we would all say this is just AI, right? It's crazy how much changes in 5 years. Jesus Christ. Obviously, this is real. I mean, shit, maybe it was AI and they just didn't tell us. But yeah, nowadays we'd be like, oh, this is AI.
That was pretty amazing. That was pretty crazy.
What? See, it was just so random to have that, but what that was great about it, as a fan, discovering bands, you'd be like, man, I like that band. They looked up bullshit like I do, some random bullshit.
I wasn't sure if it was real or not. Yeah, so that was cool. That was you, Poop. What's up next for the band? We already talked about the shows. You guys just really...
So this was my format for the show. I always had this at the end. We'd go through like a fun question in the beginning. I'd time it out with the game to kind of randomly pop in there somewhere. Maybe get a second question, but then there'd be another like kind of serious question. And then I'd end with this right here. What was next for the band? It was such a good plug for the band, right? And then after this, the band would play like an outro. It was like Conan O'Brien, right? That was my plug.
Released a CD.
Video.
A music video.
Yep.
Yeah, you filmed that music video, or is it a different music video?
Same video. So we've shot half of it here. We're doing a video at IKEA.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I've been jamming that. I've been rocking it.
At IKEA.
I love the bridge in that where you guys talk about like eating like or like being stuck there. Yeah,
there's gonna be some surprises in the video. You definitely want to see it. We're gonna put it on YouTube after we get the video cut. Probably in about 2 months we'll probably have the video ready, and we're gonna get back on Craven Moorhead's Scott Punk.
Oh,
get him to pop that video too on Scott Punk for us.
Nice.
He plugged our last show for us, which was super sweet of him, super cool of him.
Dude, that's dope. Hell yeah.
He played that song from your intro.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Oh yeah.
He put that on
I love that song, dude. That intro is great, man.
We're gonna get him to plug us, and then after that, I guess it's an album. We're gonna do another album.
Hell yeah. I've been jamming.
I'm sorry, I kind of got quiet there for a while. I'm getting some sort of warning on my thing. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out later. But hopefully everything's streaming perfectly.
It's a new song you guys just finished, but yeah, good stuff.
We've really filled out an entire album and then more. So.
Hell yeah. Cool. So we're basically done. Any last words besides what we've talked about? Like links, band camps, anything like that you guys got?
Check us out on FB or IG. We're on.
Yeah, again, that was my format. There was my last words where they wanted to give any like shout outs, things coming up that they have that I didn't talk about, cover, but especially their links.
Skeleton Army AZ on IG, so
Skeleton Army Punk on Facebook, right?
Skeleton Army Punk on
There's
Facebook.
some asshole in England also named Skeleton Army.
He's a DJ, so he's not a real musician.
DJ, what the? No, I'll put the proper links here. But hell yeah. Thanks so much, Skeleton Army. Really appreciate you guys.
And then this was when I'd show the band playing, which was also a motivation to show the rooms of band Oasis, obviously, and then the band would share it. So it was just kind of a help your back, help your their back. I don't know why I phrased it that way, but scratch your back. The audio was awful. I was just still doing it with the phone. Oh, Jesus, this is bad. I also didn't even think I was even showing the full performance at this point. I was just showing a clip of the band. Always ended that way. That was it. Cool. Hey, if you watch the whole thing, that's cool of you. You really didn't have to, but yeah, that was some nostalgia. I thought it'd be fun. Just killing time. I have all the time in the world at the moment. So I thought that'd be really fun to kind of watch a little introspective